welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
The Steel City is ready at Acrisure Stadium here in Pittsburgh. Right, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Carl Brooks. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
And I think each of the last 2 seasons since he's become a full-time starter, Mike, all we've seen Jordan Love do is improve week by week, year by year. And when you talk to his head coach, Matt LaFleur, he's very clear. He said, there is no question in my mind. He can become one of the elite quarterbacks in this league. He just needs to do 2 things. Stay healthy and keep winning.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. Get about 6 before he's taken down. and 4. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First and 10. Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On second down, Love. In trouble, and down he goes. Derek Harmon in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On fourth down, the Packers turned over to Daniel Whelan to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. An even 40 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 34, here's second and 4. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. A gain there of 15. Good for a Steeler first down.
10 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 18.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Rodgers Here's a screen set up for one. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he will get into the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Williams now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. On play action, Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 11. Here's Lowe to throw. That's Dobbs open left side. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Lowe. Open is Kraft. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Packers first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, It all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
A second down throw for Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Love. This one intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 6.
You just can't make these mistakes, especially with your backs up against the wall. I mean, you've essentially just gifted the other team points because now as their offense takes the field, their field position that they're starting with, they probably got 3 on the board, and now you just got to try to not make it 7.
The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Rodgers to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rodgers now. That'll be complete to Gainwell.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. Rodgers going up top again. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 48-yard line.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Burrow. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Jordan Love. A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Packers first down.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now Love. Downfield, he's got his receiver, Wicks. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of...
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
This one on target, it's gone. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Here's Jacobs. And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Packers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run with Gainwell. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 3rd down, Rodgers. Will get this into the hands of Austin. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they've got a lot of defensive backs on the field. The quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play.
2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Rogers. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and 2. Here we go. The shotgun, it's Aaron. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Steelers getting ready to punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. Packers offense headed back to take over once more. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Forced to his right. There he goes again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Now Love. Going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one caught. He finds Holden. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Packers.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Packer 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down. Here's Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. They'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he does Does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1. In motion goes Dobbs. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Flush to his right. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's got another one. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now it's McManus for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steelers 7.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Williams. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Steelers offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He'll dump this out wide to Gainwell. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here's Rodgers. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up now for second down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down. They'll drop to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
The Packers offense about ready to take over once more. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Love firing to Golden. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. At the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
At the 41-yard line.
Second down and 8. Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.